But yeah, I'm in the ceramic room and I hear some noise outside the door. Now what I'm in there making is a horse, a ceramic one that can break off any motherfucker when I stick him. So I looks up, I see a Giovanni at the door. Come in, Giovanni, what's up, man? He said, no, I guess somebody want to talk to you. I said, who? He said, it's the short guy, he come to apologize. Just listen to him out, please. I said, man, I really don't care to talk to him. I'm not in it for words, I'm in it for his life. I didn't come here to talk to him. He was disrespectful to me. I want his life. Man, just listen to him, man. This is a different sort of world in here, baby. You can't just, yeah, I can. The enemy had to be dealt with permanently. He was like, do you trust me? I don't trust not a soul in this damn world. I barely trust my damn self. I got to look behind me and make sure I didn't do nothing. He was like, man, come on, man. I said, bring the boy in. He bring the boy in. He stand close by the boy. And the boy sort of like duck his head down a little bit. I apologize for what I said, man. I didn't know anything, you know. I was just, I felt like you didn't care about I said, I don't care about what y'all was doing in there. But I came in there to talk, to be heard. And you jumps up and, ooh, and then Giovanni stepped in front of him. Because I was getting pissed off again. So I said, let me sit down. Let me just be patient, be patient. Go ahead, bitch, what you got to say? He said, man, I'm just going to apologize, man. I'm sorry, man. I didn't know who you really were. I said, who a person really was should make a difference. It's the respect you give anyone that come to you or talk to you or anything. If they give you respect, you give them respect back. I didn't call you out your name or y'all out your name. I just said, he's not going to be accepting any more protection from y'all. If he got to keep paying y'all protection, there's going to be some trouble. And trust me, I don't run from trouble. There was no disrespect in there, no way. He said, man, I know, I apologize, man. I just don't want no trouble between me and you or them. I said, won't be no trouble once I don't crank no trouble up. Leave CL alone. So the word got out. Cards come to me. What's this that you intimidating the Aryan Brotherhood? What you mean I'm intimidating? They said, well, we hearing things about you, and you ain't been in that long. You got Fat Boy up on the top floor speaking on you. You got the Aryan Brotherhood speaking on you. We know that you went and talked to the individual that didn't sign you in. I said, talk, right, what's word? I don't have the right of freedom of speech because I'm in prison? I speak my mind. He said, no, we didn't say that. I said, that what it sounds like. You talking about you hearing this and that. I don't go by he say, she say, or his say. Now, if y'all gonna do that, then I guess I'm wrong for being alive. It looked like. Jordan, well, that was the manager of the building. I told him, well, you got things confused. He said, well, if I hear anything more, we're going to lock you down. We're not going to have you come into this prison starting stuff. You were lucky enough that we got you into this prison by getting them guys sign you in. I said, I'm not lucky. My prosecutor told them boys to sign me in or they was going to be transferred. And they don't want to get transferred, so they signed me in. People think I don't know what the situation was. Yes, I know what the situation was because my prosecutor told me. He said, hey, they're going to sign you in because they don't want to be transferred. They don't want to be transferred either, but Mr. Kraft, don't start nothing. I said, hey, I ain't going to start nothing. Won't be nothing. They don't start it. So I go back into the unit and several people, even the white boy comes to me, hey, man, I didn't start nothing, man. I didn't say anything about it. I said, okay, well, whatever, man. Listen, we can say hi and bye And that's it. We ain't got to be trying to communicate with each other or this and that. But you can tell your fat boy up there that anytime he wants some smoke, he can get it. Now, on my way back, Philly, a guy that I have to do some things with, he came out, he looked at me and I looked at him. Philly? Bone? I said, yeah. Man, I ain't see. I said, wait a minute, hold up. I'm trying to wrap my mind around you in the snitch unit. He said, yeah, man, those Italians trying to kill me. I said, ain't you Italian? He said, yeah, I'm somewhat Italian, but I'm mixed. I'm what they call a mutt. And they wanted to take me out at a lot of stuff went down with that 70 bull crap and all this other shit. And I said, wait a minute, what you mean with 70 bull? He said, look up. Look up. Man, that is Sammy. He said, yeah, he's in there too. I said, yeah, I heard he flipped on his boss. He said, yeah. I'm like, man, what's up? He said, well, he don't like me because you know what I tried to do to several of them. I was like, yeah, I heard about that. You mixed up the bomb. And it didn't go off on the car. It just made a spittle. He said, man, that shit was fucked up. The guy that made the shit, he got caught. And he gave me up. When I got caught, I gave them up. Shit, fuck that. I ain't gonna be sitting in prison the rest of my natural life because one rat told me out. So I had to tell all of them. I said, damn, smack y'all on the ass and every one of y'all turn bitch, huh? He's like, oh, man. I said, man, you know I don't mean no harm. We pounding each other. And me and him hung out in there almost like every day. He'd come down to my cell. We'll cook up meals or this and that. Sammy had sent somebody down there to tell me I shouldn't be hanging with that stoolie. I was like, who you? No. Sammy just told me to tell you this, man. You should be hanging with Bill, man. So, well, Bill and me go back. I don't know Sammy, only for what I've seen on TV and heard from my boy. So you could tell him, kiss my... You got a problem with it? Here I am. Billy said, yeah, here we are. Tell him whatever you want to tell him, home, but nobody tells me what to do, when to do it, or how to do it. I'm not nobody lieutenant or ass kisser. That's why he's in here. His boss gave his ass up and didn't even know he was giving them up. They recorded the shit and they got them talking about how they was going to bump Sammy off or how they was going to let that rat go down. But I told him that, and he went up there and told Sammy. Sammy stepped out on the terrace upstairs where he locked at, and I stepped out of mine and sat at the table. And I looked up. I said, why's all assholes got to be so high? He's up there, Fat Cat up there, White Rick up there. You know, like all the assholes up there on that second floor. Well, I sit out there for about a half an hour, just sitting there. Billy came out, brought some cards. We played cards. I'm still watching their doors and see maybe somebody might get guts to just come on, jump down here or come on down and let's get it on. I'm getting tired of all this back talking, motherfuckers sending words through other bitches to tell me something. So after that hour, we went on back to the cell. We made pasta and he made his sauce and we had a nice meal. But every day I had to come out there and look at those fools and just think, man, if this was a regular prison, I'd have been done. All three of them. I'd have just got up early in the morning, just when they break the doors, and run up in there. But I can't. Prosecutor and the DA made me promise not to kill anybody else. Damn, they took a good thing and made a bad thing out of it. But anyway, as I was saying, it was hard understanding that I couldn't go through this with them. I couldn't do anything. But I could see them every day. And to be honest, I can't even remember why I got transferred out of there. But I wound up getting transferred out of Phoenix. I think because they kept hearing words and talk about me and other people. But I wound up getting out of there. They sent me to Pennsylvania. Yeah, I think it was Pennsylvania. They sent me to that snitch unit. I got there. On the way, every place I go, people always want to see me crank shit up. A guy there cranked shit up. I was going to fuck him up later, just fuck him up, not kill him. But the guards come over there and rush me to the hole. I said, what the hell? They said, we hearing that you're going to do something to somebody. I said, are you hearing by who? Did you hear from my mouth? Or somebody he say, she say again? They said, well, we found a shank in your room. I know I ain't made no shank. And the shank they found, I didn't have it and I didn't put it there. That's on the truth. If I did, I would have said it, because, hey, I got immunity. But I didn't. So they threw me in the hole. Then they found out later, okay, it was impossible for this man to put that there where it was. And like I told him, fingerprint, if found my fingerprint, it's mine. If not, better find out who fingerprints on it did. So I wound up staying in the hole until they could find a place to send me to. They wound up sending me to New Jersey snitch unit. So I get over in New Jersey. Once again, reputation, I guess, of me being in another prison and this and that followed. So I had no choice. I just lived. I just never said nothing to nobody. I did my job, did what I had to do. And I can't remember why I got kicked out of there again. I can't remember. But I know I wound up back in Phoenix, where all them was at. So I get back to Phoenix. Oh, wait a minute. Now I know why I was in New Jersey. That's when that crap got set up with C. Set me up on my bedroom. So they got me back out of there and sent me back to Phoenix. Phoenix, I was short. I'm getting ready to go home. So I sit there and I'm looking. I said, okay, I gotta go do the board. The feds already gave me my time paper saying that I'm through. I ain't got to serve no more time. So after I go to the board don't give me no decision right then and there. They said they're gonna get with me. Maybe 5 or 7 days later, I get a notice telling me that they're not paroling me at this time. I'm thinking, wait a minute. My time ran concurrent. When the feds get through with me, the state's supposed to be through with me. So I asked around. I started getting into law books, studying. The next time I go to the board, and they give me a 12. Wait, you give me a 6, and now you give me a 12. I'm thinking, wait, these people, I'm getting screwed. So I filed a mandatus for them to bring me to court and show me cause and so forth why they are still making me sit here in prison. The judge asked the prosecutor, can you find out who his lawyer is? So of course, I ain't got no lawyer. Can't you read? Pro se, me. I come in pro se. I'm representing myself. But they didn't believe that, so they got in touch with the prison system. The prison system got with me. They want to know who your attorney is. I ain't got no attorney. Y'all know that I typed up this paper, filed it, and sent it in. They said, that's what we figured. So they said, this is what we're going to do. They want to know who your attorney is. We got to tell them something. I said, we ain't got to tell them shit. Tell them to answer that goddamn paperwork. Because either which way they answer, they open the door for a lawsuit. Because I filed under breach of contract. I got a contract with the state and the federal. The federal gave me their discharge papers. I served my 12 and a half years, supposed to be out. He ain't going on 14 years. The state ain't gave me no discharge paper. I wrote to them and everything. They saying that they, finally when they hit with the third, when they came and said that, well, they didn't make no deal with you. You made that deal with the court system. The parole board is different than the court system. You never came through our system. We never made a deal. I was like, ain't this by the... So I got back up in the court, in the law library, started digging and so forth. So I sent in the next papers. But before they got in, I was told I was being released. The state is finally releasing us. Yeah, because they don't want to answer the papers. So I get released. But the federal prison I'm in, or whatever, they don't tell me what the deal was, period. They just said, you being released, pack up. I was like, man, don't play games with me. You being released. I said, man, I ain't into these games. Y'all come and play with the other people like that. Don't come to me. I'm the wrong type of person you play with. He kept telling me, you gonna pack? I said, man, don't make me make you part of one of these walls. I'm gonna go tell, I don't give a damn, make him part of it too. So on the way out, they locked my door. Like, they just locked me in. A few minutes later, here come the manager. He looked, knocked on it, boom, 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 boom. Didn't my staff tell you to pack up? You being released. I said, yeah, right, okay. I'm still sitting there. I done already took off my shoes. Ain't got no shirt on. I'm shiny than a pig. I slapped on like grease, getting ready to tumble when they run in there. He was like, what is you doing? Nothing, just sitting here. Hold on, I'll be right back. He come back, he slid some paper under the door. You being released. So's your discharge paper. I'm like, He said, pick him up and look at him. Picked him up, looked at him. Oh, I've been discharged. He said, why you look at me like that? Oh, like I'm going to believe this crap. He said, look at the seal. This shit is real. He said, I told you so. When do I feel we getting out? He said, you leaving now, buddy. Immediately, you had to get off the property, federal property. You're no longer a prisoner here or anywhere. In federal land, I should have paid attention at federal land. I grabbed my legal material. I don't take nothing else with me. I don't need that crap. I'm free, baby. So I grabbed my shit, take out to control center. I'm sitting there. Guards in there looking.